So, you're a business owner. What if you can stop chasing clients and get them to come to you instead? And you don't even have to convince them that you're the guy. They already want to work with you. Does that sound too good to be true? Well, let's see your other options right now. You've probably tried LinkedIn networking, sending thousands of DMs with nothing to show for. You probably dabbled a little bit in paid ads, but you're just not seeing the return of investment that you wanted. And none of these tactics are actually sustainable. Like, what if you go sick one day? What if you go on vacation? You got no new leads. It's just not sustainable. Hi, I'm Helmi. I too faced the same struggles when I started my YouTube agency business. That's why I came up with this content strategy that got me 90% of my high ticket clients and at least $41,000 in client work from this content strategy. So I've broken it down to 6 steps that anyone can implement. And the beauty of this whole system is that it doesn't require you to go viral. Going viral is nice, but it's not your MO. You're not running a show business, you're a business owner. So you want to attract potential clients who have already made the decision subconsciously that they want to work with you. By the time you DM them or they DM you or hop on a discovery call, they already made up their mind. They just want to match their expectation with the real you. Okay, so you want to attract more of those guys. Without further ado, let's jump in. All right. So first of all, there's so many platforms out there to do content. There's YouTube, LinkedIn, TikTok. Most people start with short form first. So they're either a writer on LinkedIn or X, and then they see what works over there, and then they turn that into a YouTube video. I'm on the opposite side because I actually started with video, and now I'm building my presence on LinkedIn. I feel like there's 2 things that I got to do. Like, I got to build on YouTube, which I'm good at. And the other one is now I got to build for LinkedIn. And as a business owner, I'm also a father too. I have no time for this, right? So here's what I figured out. You've been told to be everywhere online, which is true, but if you're a beginner, it's quite overwhelming. You should start with long form YouTube videos. And then use that long YouTube video and repurpose it into short forms using AI tools. Therefore, you wouldn't go crazy that you constantly have to create new content every day. That's what these coaches are teaching you to do. Create content every day. And I don't know about you, but I don't have the time. Okay, so let's start first with why YouTube out of all the other platforms. So number 1, long form builds authority. Anybody can pump out short forms, but anybody doing long form, people associate expertise with it. It's like this one time when I was Googling something about, I forgot what it was, but then there was 2 people. Like, this one guy had 5,000 followers on TikTok. That's, whatever. Like, my niece has 30,000. That's nothing. But to have 5,000 on YouTube, that's something. It's really hard to grow on YouTube. That means you must be an expert in something. Number 2, it's a search engine. So your potential clients, they have a problem. So what you got to do is figure out what are their problems that they're actively searching online, and you create a video about that. That's one way they can discover you. Your traffic could be evergreen because people are going to be searching for that problem for many years. Unlike short form content where you create today and probably tomorrow is going to be in the void. Number 3, it creates a really strong online presence. So think about it. If you send cold DMs, if you send cold emails, or ask somebody to work with you online, what's the first thing they got to do? They're going to Google your name. If you Google my name right now, you will see that I have a website explaining exactly what I do, and my website is my name. On there, there's client testimonials, videos and stuff. And then they can see that I have a YouTube channel. It's a channel for entrepreneurs, sharing my tips and tricks. I look legit. So their first impression would be like, oh, okay, this guy seems legit, like he's running a legit business. So the probability of them responding to you is way higher than if you don't have a YouTube channel. And last thing, I feel like starting YouTube videos first makes the most sense for content repurposing so you do not burn out. Content game is a numbers game, and if you don't have the right system, you're gonna burn out. So I create the script for YouTube long form video. That script will become my email newsletter, and then I extract bits of that to become my short form content. So there's 2 paths here. So you only create content once, and then it will become a bunch of other content, which saves you a lot of time. We will start with YouTube scripting. I have a tutorial and a template on how you can script, linked in the description down below. So the YouTube script text will become my email list copy. Then this will also become my LinkedIn long form post. These 2 are quite similar. Path number 2 is the YouTube script will eventually become my long form YouTube video. It's going to be green, and I can extract shorts. So I can use AI editor. It's called Descript to extract shorts for videos, Reels, TikTok. So this is the path that works for me. So you create YouTube script first, then the script will become your email copy, then that will become your LinkedIn long form post. So this is path number one. You get one content here. Path number two is the YouTube script. You will record that and become your long form YouTube video. And then you use Descript editor to extract shorts from this long form automatically with one click. And then you redistribute the short forms to YouTube Shorts, LinkedIn videos, IG Reels, and TikTok using some sort of scheduling software. Okay, let's move on to point number two, your niche. A lot of people get picking a niche wrong, especially on YouTube. Your niche is not your offer. Let's say I am a YouTube agency owner. I help other businesses grow their YouTube channel to get clients specifically. So naturally, when a lot of people start, they think that YouTube for business is my niche. That's what my channel is about. The problem with that is that it's very easy for you to do a lot of how-to videos and you'll just end up becoming a tutorial guy. You do not want to be a tutorial guy because you will get people who want to try your stuff, but they don't want to buy your stuff. Because why should they? You gave everything away for free already. They say, hey, thanks, bye. So when you think that your offer is your niche, you tend to create generic content and you're not going to attract your clients, you're going to attract your competitors. Your YouTube channel is about you and your journey running your business. It's kind of like my channel. My channel is about me. I'm running an agency consulting business, but I don't just talk about that 24/7 because I ran out of stuff to talk about. It's actually about me, my life, my thoughts, my wins, and my struggles. Why do I say that? Because my ideal client profile is also running an online business. So whatever I'm struggling with, my wins, my limiting beliefs, I'm pretty sure my ideal client profile can relate to it, okay? So how-to content is very low frequency kind of content. It will attract your competitors, not necessarily your clients. But when you talk about limiting beliefs, running an online business and stuff like that, it will attract your ideal client profile, at least to me. Which brings me to point number three. You're not just getting clients, you want to get clients that you vibe with. You're just happy to work with them. It just clicks, right? So creating videos with the right vibe for connection. In today's world, we're overloaded with information. It's not information that's lacking, right? We have all the information in the world that we want right now. There's YouTube, there's Gemini, there's AI. You can just ask them whatever, they'll give you the answer. So if you think about it, it's not information that's missing, it's connection that's missing. The goal of creating content is not just to inform and teach, but to connect. Because people buy from people they like. And doing YouTube long form videos is the best way to accelerate that trust and likability factor. Because they see you talk, they see your mannerism and stuff like that. So their likability factor jumps really high, really fast. Remember I told you in point number two that my YouTube channel is not necessarily just talking about YouTube all the time, but it's also about me running an online business. I'm going to share with you how I scored a high ticket client by sharing my story of me running my agency business. I wasn't happy because of this and that. And then what am I going to do to fix it? So I just shared my story just like how I am right here. And this potential client saw me. This person saw the video, checked out my YouTube channel and saw the way that I put all my content in playlists to show that I know what I'm talking about. So he's been binge watching my videos for a couple of weeks before he decided to book a discovery call. And on the call, he said, I too resonate with all the things that you said in the video. I like that you're a father too. I like that you have a finance background. I have this sort of business. I need help with YouTube. Let's get on a call. So when I got on a call, it was like 15 minutes tops. He already made up his mind. And I said, okay, my service is so-and-so, but if you pay 4 months in advance, you get a certain amount of discount. So the total will be 8,000 instead of 10,000. And he's like, all right, let's do it. I think that would never happen if I just create how-to content. So the best way for you to tap into that high frequency is imagining the camera that you're talking right now is these three people. One of these will resonate with you, right? The first one is you talk to the video to your past client. You had a past client before, right? They had a problem, they came to you, and then you fixed the problem. So you create a content exactly explaining and solving that. It will attract newer clients who have the same problem. Scenario number two is you create content for your past self. while you were trying to figure out what you know now. So you know a lot of stuff now, you're still learning more stuff in the future, but there's a lot of people who are behind you who want to know how you solve the thing that you solved, like just a couple of steps behind you. If you create a video explaining to your past self, okay, back in the day I didn't know how to do this, so I'm creating this video for my past self on how I would explain it to myself of why I need to do this and how to do it. Okay, so scenario number 3, if your video idea doesn't fit any of these two, if I want to make a video about something, explaining something, it's very easy for us to be overly technical jargon that is not actually helping anybody. So imagine the camera is your best friend, you're just sitting at a cafe and he asks you something, and how would you explain it to him so he doesn't doze off? All right, moving on to point number 4, let's recap. The whole point of us creating content is 2 things. Number 1, we want the attention and build trust to make people know that we exist and to make people like us. When they like us, then you don't really have to do much of a sales because they like you already. You can do this by creating helpful content, valuable content. And the second point is once you get the attention, you want to invite them into your email list. So your YouTube content builds the initial connection with the audience. Then you need to channel that attention into, hey, if you want more, join my email list. If you want this free checklist, join my email list. If you want this tutorial, join my email list. I'll give it to you for free. Something like that. The reason why is because we cannot sell on social media because the algorithm will penalize anybody who's pushing out a link. So social media is not a place for you to sell. However, if you invite people to your email list, you are allowed to sell every day because they trust you with their email. They want more information from you, right? So all you got to do at the end of the video is saying that, hey, if you like this, then you will love my email list. Join, link down in the description. Something simple like that would do. A year ago, when I was building my channel, I was struggling, and then one of my videos took off and brought my channel to 4,000 subs. I didn't have an email list. I know that I got to do it, but I just didn't see it for myself. So what happened was I went viral, people checked out my YouTube channel, and then they checked out my landing page, and some of those guys booked a call with me, and then some of them became clients. I got too many clients that I could handle anyways, but if you think about it, there's so many more leads that were not ready to book a call with me that just slipped through the cracks. Because not everybody's ready to buy your most expensive service, like your high ticket, done for you, whatever. Some people, they want to do it themselves. Some people, they just want a consulting thing. So you need to cater to all of these people, and you can do that in your email. So this week in your email, you're going to be promoting your template. Next week, you're going to be promoting your consulting. The third week, you're going to be promoting your high ticket service. So that way you cover everybody. But number 1, you gotta get them into your email list. You can do that on your YouTube channel. There's the About section here. I put it as my first thing, YouTube to Client Secrets, click here. And it will go to this landing page. This is an opt-in page. So I explain everything, how I did it, how I got this. Do you want to know how I do it? Then register to unlock your video. They would just register here, then they get free instant access. Then they will get the thing that they want, and now they're in my email list. It's the same thing I do on my LinkedIn. If you click my profile and down here, YouTube to Client Secrets. It's the same thing. When I create content, I'll be like, hey, if you like this, you want to know how I got $12,000 from YouTube in a single month. Click the link in my bio. That's how you get people into your list. As you can see here, there's 54 people who signed up for that. I'm building this from scratch. I had an old email list before and it was close to 1,000, but it was very low quality leads. So in other words, those are people who want something for free from me, but not necessarily want to buy from me. So I feel like the way I do this lead magnet now, it's attracting higher quality people who can potentially buy. So out of this 54 submissions, there were at least already 2 people who bought a Tripwire offer that's at least $100 in there. I think it's pretty good. All I have to do is pump more content. So now if I decide to do something viral and I get a lot of attention, they check out my channel, and then more people go into my lead magnet opt-in, then I'll get even more people into my list. Before, I didn't have any mechanism to capture those leads. But now I do, and I can contact them, try to sell them something. Do you need help with this? Next week, I'm going to say, do you need help with that? And the week number 3, I'm going to say, do you need help with this now? Some of them are going to respond. And that's how I can make an offer and make a sale. All right, so pretty good stuff. Moving on to point number 5. So the key to winning in the content game isn't about chasing virality. It's about being consistent. I've been viral once, And afterwards, I didn't go viral again. And if your marketing strategy is just want to go viral all the time, I don't think you're going to make it. You're going to burn out. So you need to show up over the long haul with the mindset that you are not here to go viral. You are here to help people, to attract people with your vibe. You're going to build a long-term business. When I started this channel, I posted for 6 months and I got nothing. I was posting aggressively. It was like 8 long form videos a month. There was probably 20 shorts that I extracted from there each and every single month until month 6. One of my videos took off and I got all this attention. They checked me out and then they book a call with me and some of them become my clients. You shouldn't focus on going viral. Going viral is a nice bonus, but it shouldn't be your main strategy. After I went viral, I got too many clients, which sounds good, but here's the thing. I had the wrong mindset. I was prioritizing their work over promoting myself. Every day I was just doing client fulfillment. I didn't allocate any time to do YouTube videos to promote myself. And that's really bad. So what happens is these clients that you have, they're gonna churn. And when they churn and then there's no new leads in the pipeline, that's when you're screwed. I'm screwed right now. That's why I'm doing this video. But this time, I'm smarter. I'm not here to go viral again, but to consistently create valuable content, non-negotiable, right? My priority every day as a CEO of my business is to pump out content for my channel, promoting myself. That's my #1 priority. Client fulfillment, that's secondary, maybe tertiary. Okay, so I let clients know I only work on Tuesday and Thursday at this time. That's when I respond and do the work. It's a mindset shift. You got to change that. Speaking of mindset, let's move on to the last point, #6, mindset to make this whole thing work. A lot of you thinking, these are really good tips, but I'm too afraid to even start. That fear is actually called imposter syndrome. You feel like you're creating content that it's just not you, right? This happens when you compare yourself with others and you want to become like them. But deep down inside, that's not what you want to do. So there's a couple of ways to do this. #1 is you fear rejection. You fear being judged. You fear what your colleague's going to say about you. You fear what your boss is going to say or your girlfriend's going to, whatever. So the way I overcome that is very easy because I have a very strong motivation. Like, I want to build the life that I want. I want to build a business. I'm right now in my master bedroom in my condo. That means I work from home. The pandemic's over. Everybody's back in office. I'm still here. Okay? You understand? And I have 2 young kids. My son is sleeping in the other room over there. Sometimes he goes out and cries, and then I just go there and comfort him and put him back to sleep. My daughter's over there having lunch with our helper, and I can just join her. Sometimes I'm bored working here. I can ride my Vespa to go to work at a cafe somewhere. If I work a 9 to 5, no matter how high the salary, I cannot have this luxury. Do you understand? I want to be here for my kids. I do not like commuting in traffic. My hatred towards all that, my desire to have this lifestyle is so strong that I don't care what people say about me. I did it anyways. When I did these YouTube videos, people book a consultation call with me. People become my clients. It's proof in the pudding. It works. That's how it worked for me. That's how I overcome that. I'm not sure how you're going to take this information to apply for your own, but that's my story, okay? So you got to figure out what's your motivation. Sit down and ask yourself, why am I doing this? What do I want out of life? What kind of dream life do I want? YouTube can help you get there. So sit down, write it down. It must be more than just money. Another point where you might have imposter syndrome is because you compare yourself with others. You see your competitor doing this video, then you want to do it too, but you don't have any expertise in there, or you don't want to do that kind of video, but that video is popping off, so you want to do it too. So that's what happens when you compare yourself with others. Just don't look at other people. Just do content for your past clients right now. That's it. Never lie or exaggerate. It's like the title of this video. Other people say, here's how I got like $2 million from YouTube in 1 month. Those guys are all lying. My title is like, hey, I got $41,000, which is okay, but it's not like an impressive amount. But it's the truth, right? So in a world where everybody's lying, you're the only one who's telling the truth. Do you think that will get you attention? I think it will. All right, moving on. We got to set realistic goals. Forget about views, subscriber counts, and all that. Your KPI right now is not how many views you're going to get, not how many subscribers. It's how many helpful, high quality content you can post every single week or every single day. So right now, I post 1 content every day. I bulk produce. I create 1 long form YouTube a week, maximum 2. That 1 long form becomes 4 other short forms. So in total, there's 5. That means I create content once, almost 1 week of content, done. So now I perfected this system workflow. Now I'm going to ramp it up to 2 long form videos a week, and then it's going to be like 10 total short forms. Don't look at other people. Where do you feel comfortable? If it's 1 video a month, start there. And then once you get a hang of it, it's okay. Tell yourself you do a good job. Next month, you're going to try 2 videos a month. And if that's okay, the next month after that, you're going to try 3, 4, and whatever the amount you feel is the maximum you can do without going crazy, that you still enjoy the process. And also, the beauty of batching your content production is you don't have to do content every day, because I feel if you do content every day, that's when you burn out. If you look here in my calendar, I block only 2 times a week that I do content, on Tuesday, on Thursday. So this is where I write the content, the script, and here's where I produce and edit the videos. At the end of Thursday or Friday, I already have all this completed, and those will be scheduled next week. So if you take a look at my marketing kind of scheduling thingy, this is what it looks like. So this is for this week. This is the long form. And then these are the shorts that I extracted from the long form. So I created 1 video once, and these are all the extracted thing. If you ever feel stuck in this whole process, you feel lonely, it's totally normal, because this whole content thing is new. Nobody really understands. I paid for consultation from people I like, and I joined communities for people similar path with me. We're doing the same thing. So you feel less lonely, basically. Don't be a lone wolf. And if you feel that you want to be part of my community, the Video Vibes to Clients community, join my newsletter, link down below. And lastly, please do not compare yourself with others. Comparison is the thief of joy. And some people, they would run laps around you. And that's okay. Maybe that's their luck. They may be working way harder than you, but they don't want to say it. Don't compare yourself. I unfollow all of my competitors. I don't want to feel pressured. We are all on our own path. Okay, remember that. As long as every day you post content, you're good. So that's the content strategy that I use to attract high quality clients that vibe with me and are pre-sold with me before they get on a discovery call. And it's so easy to close because they already like me and they know what I'm about. But here's the thing, the content strategy is only one part of the process. Once you shoot the video, you need to edit the video. And editing is a whole nother spectrum of thing you got to do. So rather than you hiring an editor, managing them and giving feedback, you already don't have enough time. Now you got to add that onto your plate. What if there's another way? What if there's an AI software where it can automatically edit all of your videos with just like 5 clicks? Lucky for you, I made the video just about that. Watch that video next right here. My name is Helmi. If you love this video, you'll love my Video Vibes to Clients newsletter. Link down below. See ya.